Hello and thank you for watching the Cheap Watch Guy channel. I'm the Cheap Watch Guy. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Also, please leave a comment. I read them all and appreciate your feedback. Today, I'm looking at the Ostin military style automatic watch. I've been wearing it for a few weeks now and I really like it. It's simple, it's rugged, it's even a little bit fun. It comes in 4 different colors. I chose the blue. If it looks familiar, it's because it's an homage, knockoff, of the Hamilton Khaki Aviation. These will run you between $900 and $1,000. Quality Swiss-made watches are not cheap. How does this one stack up to the Hamilton? Let's take a look. Now I thought I would do something a little different today. I'm going to review the watch, and you guess the price. Keep in mind, I'm cheap, but this is an homage to a $900 watch. First, the specs. Nothing much to see here. 43mm case diameter, 30-meter water resistance. The case is 12 millimeters thick, flat mineral crystal on top with a beveled edge. Nylon strap, hacking and hand wind, black alloy case. Pretty straightforward. Screw down display case back showcasing a simple unidirectional automatic movement. All pretty standard for the price, but I'll get into more details later. The first thing that drew me to the watch was the easy-to-read face. Very big, very legible. It has a large day window at the 12 o'clock position. It sits nicely under a triangle and is framed in yellow. The date window is at the 6 o'clock. The date is too small to be useful to my old eyes, but some of you may be able to read it. The word Ostin sits below the hour markers and automatic sits above them near the 6 o'clock. The sword hands are sleek and color matched to the minute numerals. The tip of the sweeping second hand matches as well. That's a nice touch. I love the minute numerals along the outside of the face with the hour numerals in the inner ring. The hour hand has a cute trick at the tip. Notice how the tip of the hour hand has an open triangle? This frames the numeral of the hour. Very cool. Let's take a look at the case finish. It's a zinc alloy painted gloss black. The crown is push-pull and unsigned. The edges are all very smooth with no paint flaws. Now, I'm sure as I beat this little guy up, it will start to look a bit worse for wear, but after over a month as my daily watch, it still looks great. Now to the strap. It's fantastic. The nylon is thick with reinforced stitching all around. It's even got quick release bars at the lugs. Very solid clasp and tang with brushed finish. It's not signed, but it does have a great solid feel to it. Very nice. The screw-down case back shows some basic specs. 3 ATMs, stainless steel, 22 jewel, yada yada yada. Any of it true? Who am I to say? I'm not putting it in a pressure tester. The movement is a picture of austerity. No decorations of any kind. If you saw my video on the Polaris, you know what can be done to decorate an inexpensive automatic movement. I have to wonder, why make a display case back if you don't have a movement worth looking at? Maybe some people like to watch the rotor spin, and boy does it ever spin. Get a load of this. Catch it just right and it goes crazy. You can also hear it. Not a great selling point, by the way. A watch should not double as a noisemaker. I have to wonder why they have a screw-down case back on a watch with only 30 meters of water resistance. Why make a stainless steel when the case is zinc alloy? The back of the watch seemed over-engineered compared to the rest of it, and nobody's going to see it but you. They don't mention the power reserve, but my guess based on wearing it is between 36 and 40 hours, definitely not more than 2 days. This one is a lot like a dog. You have to walk it to keep it ticking. The Loom Shot is not worth showing, but I will point out their marketing shot. Here's a picture from the AliExpress website. It looks pretty good. They say it has noctulescent on the hands. I love the way they make up words to describe features the watch doesn't actually have. There is no lume on this watch that I can see. Maybe I have to hold it up to the sun for hours at a time to get anything out of it. I don't know. Despite the lack of lume, the watch is very easy to read given sufficient light. The hands are large and the numerals are very clear. Okay. Let's get down to why you came here. You want to know how this watch stacks up on the famous cheap watch guy scale. I can't tell you the number of watch brands that have gone under because of the poor showing on this channel. I have spent countless hours creating the perfect tool to measure the quality of a watch. Many have tried, and all have failed to replicate its beauty and complexity. This scale takes into account the manufacturing, marketing, distribution, styling, and price of a watch. Its sole purpose is to give you, the viewer, the information you need to make the best possible buying decision. Without further ado, here are the details. First, the cheap-o-meter. Now that I've shown you the watch, what would you pay for it? $50? $75? $100? No, sir. This watch can be yours for the low price of $23.23. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. This beauty is less than 25 bucks. You don't really think I would pay more than that, did you? Remember, I'm the cheap watch guy. Unfortunately, that means it gets a low score on the cheapometer. At 23 bucks, they are at the very high end of my budget. A normal human being with no emotional or cognitive impairments would consider this a great deal. Unfortunately, I'm no such person. By cheap watch guy standards, this baby is pricey. Cha-ching, baby! Second, the value-o-meter. Pretty good on this one. $23 is a lot of money for a cheap guy like me, but I think you are getting a decent watch for the money. Automatic movement, big, easy-to-read hands, and a simple classic field watch design. It feels like the little watch that could. It's not flashy, but it still has character. Last, the quality-o-meter. Not a home run, but maybe a triple. I've been beating this thing up for over a month and it doesn't skip a beat. I do have a few little complaints, however. The date and day are not perfectly centered in the windows. Is this a one-off on my copy? I can't say. I have to admit that nobody would ever notice this if you didn't point it out to them. If someone is looking that closely at your watch, they better be buying you dinner, if you know what I mean. Would I buy this again? Definitely. It's a classic field watch with plenty of personality. Considering the cost of the Hamilton, upon which it is based, it is a great deal. It is 1/40th of the cost, but not 1/40th of the watch. I have to take my hat off to the people that made it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Be sure to check back for more videos soon from the Cheap Watch Guy. Thank you!